This is the Blugoos Come To Earth, an alien family adventure. Chapter 1. Tutu's Big Idea. Once upon a time, there was a nice, normal family. Everything you'd expect from a nice family. One mom, one dad, one boy and two girls. The boy loved reading, nature, and intergalactic travel. The oldest sister loved fashion, cute baby animals, and putting makeup on her blue and green slimy face. The baby loved science, eating cheese, and building rocket ships. Now, you might be thinking, what? That's not like any family I've ever met. But they are like many families you've met. Maybe like your own. The only difference is they don't live on Earth. They live on planet Ratchagoo. You've never heard of it? It's in a galaxy far away. Ratchagoo is actually a lot like Earth, but their sun is purple, their trees are blue, their sky is pink. The fish fly and the birds swim, and everyone rides a giant cat to work. The people who live on Ratchagoo are called Ratchagoonians, and the Ratchagoonian family we introduced you to are called the Blugoos. Father Blugoo had a very important job on Ratchagoonian TV. His studio was called Fusion 49, and he would invite the most important and interesting Ratchagoonians to interview them for the whole planet to see. His name is Gluglu Blugoo. Mother Blugoo was an anthropologist. She studied the Ratchagoonians and knew everything about them. Her name was Boo Boo. Yes, you read that right. Boo Boo Blugoo. She was the best cook and such a good mom. Ruru Blugoo was in Ratchagoonian Middle School and loved football and history. Tutu Blugoo loved riding cats, and Susu Blugoo was an astronautic genius. One day, Mother Blugoo came home just before a long weekend. Father Blugoo said to Mother Blugoo, Boo dear, where should we go this long weekend? And she responded, shall we go to your mother's house by the lake? Oh no, Mom, we went there last week, whined Ruru. Shall we go to the mountains and ride our cats up there? No, said Susu, we always go there because Tutu loves riding in the mountains. And then Tutu got an idea. It was a crazy idea, but she decided to talk about it. Hey Dad, she said, is your boss still telling you to find more interesting stories for TV? Yeah, why? He asked. Tutu went on. Hey Mom, she asked, is your boss still asking you to find more interesting civilizations to study? Well, yes, why? Boo Boo Blugoo responded. Well, Tutu said with reserve, what if we left longer than just a long weekend? What do you mean? Said Ruru, getting annoyed with his sister. And what if we went further than the mountains? Tutu suggested. What are you getting at, dear? Mother Blugoo said in her usual sweet voice. I think we should tell Dad's TV station that a fantastic report is coming their way. I think we should tell Mom's work that she's going to be studying a very interesting civilization. And I think we should tell our school and our friends that we are doing a year abroad. A year? Exclaimed Ruru, who was always frustrated with Tutu's big ideas. Yep, Tutu said matter-of-factly. I think we should go to Earth. Earth? The other Blugoos said in unison. Well, yeah, Earth. Why not? I'll tell you why not, explained Gluglu. Because people on Earth are savages. There's a reason Ratchagoonians never go there. They fight each other all the time in things called wars. And they fill their oceans and air with garbage. And they don't even ride cats. They keep them in their house and let them do whatever they want. I know, said Tutu. I didn't say we should live with the humans. I think we should just observe them. Tutu went on. Hey, Ruru, said Tutu. Yeah, said Ruru. Is your coach still asking you to work harder? Asked Tutu. Yeah, why? Answered Ruru. Tutu went on. Visibly today she was full of questions. Susu, do you want to study another galaxy, another solar system? Susu answered enthusiastically, oh yes! Ruru was losing his patience. He sometimes had difficulty controlling his emotions, especially his anger. He blasted out, Tutu, enough with the cryptic questions. What the heck are you on about? Geez, Tutu replied, you don't have to get so upset. Ruru rolled his eyes. Susu giggled. She loved to see Ruru and Tutu fight. They did it all the time. What I'm trying to say, said Tutu whilst jetting a nasty glance in her brother's direction, is that I think we should spend a year on Earth. I mean, it just makes sense. Mom has been looking for a subject for her new book for ages. Dad has been trying to find an interesting subject for Fusion 49. Susu knows every star in this galaxy and would love to learn about another. Wouldn't you, Susu? Susu nodded with a big smile on her face. As much as Ruru and Tutu could argue from time to time, Susu and Tutu would always get along. Probably because Tutu still treated Susu like a baby even though she was almost 5. Mother Blugoos spoke up. Well, Tutu, as usual, you got some pretty grand ideas, but I must say I don't hate this one. Maybe a big adventure is just what this family needs. There's not a lot of research about Earthlings out there. It would be a good book subject. Yeah, Father Blugoo concurred. It would seem that he was coming around to the idea as well. I think you've changed my mind, Tutu. I will pitch this story to my boss tomorrow at our editorial meeting. It would need a big budget, but I think it could be a great story. Are we seriously considering this? Ruru cried in outrage. Tutu grinned and raised her eyebrows in quick succession, something she always did when she was rubbing something in to Ruru. The Blugoos Come to Earth is a family production. Story by Oscar and Daphne. Editorial assistance by Mom. Narration and production by Dad at Heavyweight Studios in Paris. Please subscribe to this podcast to never miss an episode. Please rate and review it in your favorite podcast app so that others might discover it. We will see you at the next chapter.